Welcome to Rialto. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Activating the barrier.
Our upcoming mission to identify all possible outcomes.
Restore you.
Alright guys, let us know if that's fixed. Sorry about that. Very much appreciate your quick responses though. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Now I should be heard too as well.
We're trying to silence Carnage. That's all we're doing. It's just a joke, guys. It's like an October April Fool's joke. So we see really strong, really aggressive push here by the Betty Whites. You do see More Block Gaming trying to get in these back lines to kind of stall the point out a little bit, but unfortunately it just doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Sup, Supa?
See if now I can finally get into the stream so I can reach out as well with you.
Oh, I forgot that we don't have it on screen. I'll fix that for next round, hopefully. I'll try and figure that out.
Boba took it off.
Yeah, so we're gonna fix Boba's settings because I'm controlling things right now.
We'll just blame Boba.
So pretty uncontested push here that Betty Whites are allowed to get this over the bridge and pretty much around the corner here. Good to see that Crooked is resetting up, but don't want to give them too much space. Psycho Zordon putting in some work. Hi, Seb. But again, you do still have More Black in the back here trying to contest a little bit, but the rest of the team is going to turn around and able to block that Reaper out. Really.
He was able to pick up the Lucio, who already has his ult.
What it did is it gave the rest of the team a little bit of stabilizing time here, so that now they're pushing in as a 5-stack instead of as a 2 or 3 stack. So really, especially seeing that the switch happened because More Black went from the Reaper to the Pharah. Good choice of gameplay there.
Seems they're able to stop them from getting second point at least.
I'm hitting things. Whoops.
I feel you. I always hit my mic in the middle of this. And I feel so bad, but I don't want to say nothing, hoping nobody notices.
Oh, I've just learned to calm myself out. The Fire without a mercy against a soldier will be interesting. This is true, especially if this May can be accurate, along with Cypher on the Moira here. The big hammer down coming in, but really good ult beat drop there. Kind of just allows the team to keep pushing through. I like seeing sometimes like a Reinhardt ult, like a tank ult like that, just duoed with a healing ult. It gives the rest of the team what they need to do to kind of focus down and not use all their ults there and keep building them. So we'll see if Betty Whites can keep pushing this point around these corners uncontested. It's looking like they might. There's a lot of really good ult advantage here on the side of Crooked Demons. Just looking like they're getting a little zoned, unfortunately. If Chuckster can stall. Oh, I'm the biggest caster curse. I'm sorry, Chuck.
I feel like they did alright. The Crooked Demons did. It's just they got pushed back quite fast, and by the time they got back together, they were already falling apart again.
They definitely did well, and their stalls were pretty good. Initially on first point, there's a little staggering, but they definitely got that back under control and really tried to group back up. Blues and reds. Blue are Crooked Demon, and red are Betty Whites. Oh god, I have to fly back because I don't know the controls.
That's exactly how
there
I
we go.
do.
Oh, sorry guys. Everybody's about to get a little car sick right now. Enjoy the beautiful boats, the beautiful scenery.
Ready for battle.
Just slowly but surely, we're gonna get there.
Seems Betty White has pulled out a Widow. Widow is pretty good on this map if you know what you're doing with her.
And it doesn't look like we have a double shield, so that would be really good for that Widow.
Because double shield is a bit hard to fight through if you can't get into their backline and try to pick them off.
But I mean, they do have a really good, I like the healer comp that they're running, the Mercy with the Baptiste here. Reaper's really strong in this meta. Soldier's good to deal with a Pharah in case there's another Pharah, so Soldier can provide a good little bit of health and shield break here. Watch deer boobs. Always watch deer boobs. It's a deer crossing sign right there. So we do have the two Baptiste ults kind of, or not two, the one Baptiste ult sort of sitting out there. Trying to help make some space.
Seems the Widow's trying to get their Mercy.
Reaper in their backlines is doing a little, from Moorblock, doing a little bit of work, kind of trying to back them up just even a couple of inches and make some space for this payload here. But really need to see the tanks pushing up, which is going to be hard when they're down both a tank, a DPS, and a main heal. So kind of want to see blue team back out of this a little bit, restabilize.
Widow with the double though.
Jeez, psycho. Bad deer joke. Oh, just be a deer, Supa. Just be a deer. And ignore it. That one was a 1 of 10, so I can get worse. So we're seeing a far rotation, but it looks like Betty Whites are very prepared and ready for this. Going to see a lot of ults come out from both teams. But a very convincing hold. Now, the scary thing there is that Betty White's invested all of their ults except for the Lucio. Yep, that's exactly what I was going to say. And we do still have some ults on the side of Crooked Demons here, so if they can get the right angles, the right flanks, they might be able to do something. Really got to take a person or two down. That Widow, maybe, should go first?
She is either, if she's not getting picks off. She is putting in quite a bit of damage on them. It might lose Iconic. They did lose Iconic there.
It's okay. We see a little overextension there from Crooked, but it did make some space. Screen's frozen. I know that adds. Now the ads are coming. Oh. Ads. Yikes. Did see some roam push there from Crooked Demons, but unfortunately just doesn't look like it was going to be enough. We still have some time though. You can do plenty, and we had a lot of ults here used now by Betty White's, with still over 30 seconds left. So if Crooked Demons just can kind of restabilize and just work for ults here right now, I think that they can make a good push here.
They're really not focusing Psycho on that Widow.
No, they're leaving him uncontested. Somebody needs to get up there. The Kuro or the Diva, Iconic. Really one of those tanks needs to get up there. And it looks like we're getting that.
Iconic does take Psycho down. Finally, after being contested for at least a majority of the game.
But it looks like they unfortunately will not be able to touch point.
Top. Wait, Betty White.
Play of the game.
Oh, sorry for that ad block. Only watch the ads that give you. Yep. Really nice follow through and accuracy there. And they don't even make the board. You are MVP in my heart, Psycho, for that match.
Psycho really popped off with the Widow, considering nobody was contesting him for that whole time.
All right. So. Now I have to go to my messages from Boba so I can figure out what the next map is.
For Betty White's, Cypher and Richard are swapped out, and Ice and Millie are swapped in. But if you want, just swap them all and then do all that. Or that works. Whatever's easiest for you.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I think we're on Hanamura now. That's all I know.
Yes. Let me check, make sure. Yep. I have it all written down. I am prepared.
Because you are pro.
Oh yes, very quiet but pro.
Yep. Rialto, Hanamura, Numbani, Busan. I can next round. 15. One more. Okay. So let's go. Let's bring myself somehow to match chat again. I'm so bad about checking all of my discords.
It looks like instead
Cypher and Richard and spectators. Wait. Bring in Millie and Ice. Swap Cypher and Psycho. We add in our next commentator, guys. That's why you can't see anything right now. So, am I swapping Cypher out for Psycho?
Yes. That's what it seems. Oh, that works too. I will invite them to party real quick.
Did I boot them? No, I didn't. They left. Does anyone know what Jibba is doing, thinking? Probably not. No. Nobody knows. I don't even know what I'm doing and thinking. I just show up. I show up where I'm told. Oh, I have to swap sides, don't I?
Yes.
That's why you were saying it.
Swap and swap all. Oh, that works. Okay.
But it doesn't swap the spectators. Ruin my life.
Hey ho, howdy ho, folks.
Why, hello, Jams. Welcome to the stream.
Thanks for covering for me. Sorry there, I was very busy this afternoon.
How dare.
I'm only just free.
How dare you?
It's what I do.
I don't appreciate it. You were late. You missed a map. You're on lockdown.
I've never been late before.
You're on lockdown. Alright, so,
don't forget names.
I will always forget names.
If you want, just make red CD and then blue BYW.
What's gonna happen? Wait, TBW?
I guess it can be either or.
White? TBW? They were good.
And CD?
Do we have
I'll get the readies for you.
I don't know if I did the right swaps yet. Smoked. Ice. Chaos. Ewan. Millie. Ewan. Psycho Ewan. Deer Ewan. Okay, we're missing someone on CD. Reaper. For Hunter. What? My god. Me for iconic? Okay. Boba, I'm gonna smack you.
Holy Chuckster. That name.
That's a diving phoenix person.
Thought so. I knew I recognized the name.
Right, so we want Hunter. Reaper.
Oh.
For Hunter. Iconic. Roster for Crooked Demons. There we go.
Hunter, Duncan, Boba, Kuro, Chuckster, and Mo Black.
Nice. And that somehow manages to work in the order that they're actually in this game.
That is weird. That is weird.
It's my luck. Alright, so we switched them. Are we good to go once we get some readies?
I believe so, yes.
Iconic has to watch Red?
Yeah, it looks like it. They have the matching picture.
Alright, do we have ready?
CD is ready. Now we're just waiting for the Betty Whites.
I love some team names.
They're spectacular.
CD, just shortened. Oh, brings back bad memories. Looks like my team's old name.
And I believe we're ready.
Oh, awesome. Let's do this.
Is Chaos on that team?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go!
No, you.
I can't start it. You have all the power.
I do have all the power. Tell Jams that they are amazing and a great commentator voice. No. No. I won't. I won't.
Thank you, person.
It's from Super Saiyan God.
I might just put on my big, deep, manly voice.
And put on that radio voice.
I've started bugging people whenever we play in Nepal. I just start speaking in some really weird accent that sounds like Roman Bellic
guys,
from Grand Theft Auto 4.
I'm gonna give you a Jibba Overwatch, Mama's Overwatch Guild moment. I really have an issue with this safety problem happening, which this ramen soup is burning, and the flames are on. They're obviously on all day, every day, and like this soup on the right here looks great, but these dishes on the left look awful, and this is just not doing well. This is like an OSHA violation. I'm not appreciative of it. I'm not cool with it. I'm not okay. Who wants to eat burnt broth? Honestly, like, I don't eat ramen often, but I'm sure a lot of people do. And I don't think your broth being burnt is appetizing.
But I mean, there's a war going on around you. What? Bird food?
I mean, you still have to be a chef. You gotta care about what you care about. I care about my food.
On this street right now? Not so much.
We care about this attack coming from the left.
Oof. What are we running?
Crooked
CD?
Demons seem to be running the Symmetra and pulled forward.
Oh, it's very easy to burn a liquid. It's very easy. So Sim, from the side of Crooked Demons, is really kind of just melting their way and obviously backlined their way into this fight. We do see Betty White's doing really good job trying to kind of stabilize here and keep the point operating and going, but it just does not look like... Who doesn't eat ramen at least once a week? I don't.
Oh, it seems the Symmetra and Orisa killed each other. Well, kind of.
That is a very quick take.
Hard, aggressive take. And it looks like they're going to have a good stagger here on Ice, too. Ice either gets back into mech or does not. Getting back into mech might not be... Yeah, it might not be helpful here in that situation. We can see that they're still kind of playing around with the Baby Diva there in the back. Jams, go to sleep from Sebi.
Sebi, go have a poo.
That's how we operate here. So it looks like we're going to take a far top right rotation. I'm going to follow the teams along with this. I wonder if we're going to see a teleport across the way. Yep.
Oh, Trance comes out. Was that Trance would have been really handy in that
Right
nail.
now. And it looks like Chaos and Ice and the rest of the team will be able to kind of hold this point here. With Orisa and Baptiste stuck up top, do they know they're up there? Yes, they do. Okay.
Oop, push them.
Big
Diva pushed
stagger.
I think only the Orisa might be able to get out. Maybe not.
I don't think she's going to get all the way out. They can push her and stagger her. Unfortunate.
Just barely. She was almost there.
Need to see the rest of the team wait up here. A little bit of poke damage from the Junkrats, okay, but need to see the rest of the team just kind of wait for their big shield tank here. A lot of ults on both sides.
I was just about to say that. They have, for Betty White's, they have Divas, they almost have a Symmetra, they have Bongos, and they have Morio. They could probably hold pretty well, too, with it.
May really trying to kind of block off here, and is able to kind of try to get two, but unfortunately goes down to more block and to Kuro up there in the corner, which gives a big advantage here for Crooked Demons, especially having that immortality field to stabilize with. Just a lot of ults built.
Was able to take out one of the healers.
Really hard to push into those sim turrets, especially if they're like in a concentrated area.
They are. It just, especially if all three, they kind of burst down pretty fast if you don't have a healer with you.
Millie's doing a really good job of keeping those sim turrets very mobile.
Oh, Boba, he done fell. Are we waiting for swaps? Oh, they're just waiting for Boba to come back.
Yep, and we have a swap from Boba.
Oh, he's swapping to Sigma. The extra shield might come in handy.
I want pizza. Might make one of you guys the group leader next round to make those swaps for me.
I'll take it if you need me to.
I'll switch the team names and then give it to you.
Oh no, we don't switch them anymore.
Oh, okay. That's
We
perfect
just
then.
switch the one. Because the next map's Numbani. And then we have a control point.
So complicated. F for lamp. What a champ.
This Diva is really causing some hassle for them in the backline.
Mm-hmm.
It seems though Crooked Demons is quite split up, staggered quite a bit.
They do have 3 ults almost coming online. Unfortunately, we have 4 ults on the other side, but... They definitely have a lot that they could do something with here. If they can stagger them properly and bait out what they need to. I got faith. Don't get cocky, that's right. Kuro doing a really great job of using Fortify there to kind of back in and out of that fight, able to take the sim down on the right there that was trying to do some damage to the team.
Wolblack did get up on top and take out their teleporter.
Ascendance comes out really early again.
Baiting out a lot of ults here. Really unfortunate that Baptiste does go down before the ult is able to get off. This is... At the rate that
Primal
they're
comes out.
invested, this is a 1-fight investment now. They have to keep going for it. They can't back out of this fight.
Oh! The Lucio
Oh.
moved the Reinhardt down all the way down bottom, so he has to come all the way back up.
That is an unfortunate boop. For
It
the
was a
Reinhardt.
very clutch. It was a clutch boop for the Orisa, or would have probably taken
And
the
able to
Orisa.
get 2 from Gremlins.
This might be all they need.
Stop it, Noah. I know you're excited.
They got a single tick. Sometimes that's all it takes.
It's looking like they're gonna
It's
fight
the
really
Metro.
hard for this second tick.
Diva Bomb comes out and
Nice
Get clamped.
save with the Brutality field.
Really want to see the field come out for the Baptiste.
Boba and Drunk go
Oh.
down. They got almost halfway.
Yeah, they
Or
did a
they got
great
a
job.
tick, about a tick and a half.
sometimes a single tick is all you need.
Better than a draw.
Initiating match.
Big blizzards. That's accurate. Let's see where the X button takes us, guys. This is it? This is where it took us? Oh, nope. I must have hit something.
Oh no, I can't face the walls. There we go.
This is where it takes us.
Oh, I still need to do my tank placements.
Get 'em
I
done.
dreaded this so much. It's such a bad tank. That's why I mainly played DPS.
Ready for
Well, I'm
Support.
confident in my tanks, but
What is a DPS? Says the healer
Uh,
main.
because
Damage per second.
because I'm GM, I can only group up with one other person,
attackers incoming.
Oh boy.
and I'm EU servers. and everyone speaks different languages, so the chances of me getting a team that all speak the same language is just really difficult. So just playing tank is it could be an adventure.
I'm just a filthy NA plat. Not even plat, hardly. One day I'll make it to diamond. I almost made it to diamond on support during the beta for roll walk.
Support's probably the hardest role to climb in, arguably.
Now for damage, I just mainly play Widow. So.
I thought GM was 3 people grouping up. That's exactly what GM is. Everybody say hello to Nala. She's enthusiastic about the game.
That's my favorite doggo.
That's Jabba.
See, I like the fact that they have that Mei and Symmetra because I can just wall some 1 or 2 people off and instantly take them out and stop them from pushing.
Or just give yourself a breather, just like Mei did there. Allow the team to restabilize a little bit.
That too. That's also a very good thing.
This will heal you.
Both Mei's doing a really good job of their walls here. Great wall to help res that Rhine.
Oh, is that a... We're trying to pull out a Simon. Or if it's a... Oh no, that's the
These walls are really doing a lot of work from both of these teams here.
Oh. That'll definitely hold them
What are we
off
going to
for a
see
while.
for follow-up, though?
I think it was mainly just to push them away from a choke point, but not for
Might be
long.
able to use this Mei wall, or...
Why not
Sim
be high
wall, too.
ground? Because sometimes you look to just keep going through that mid there. Especially once you get a tank down, it's hard to not kind of focus that mid there. Just like that. A lot of ults used here by both teams.
It seems like Betty White wasted their shatter from the Rhine because Boba on Rhine did manage to block it all from his team. And then
Oh,
the
and what a
Raptors sucked.
sneaky res. To just keep contesting point a little bit.
Well, can they still manage to get this tick? Hopefully so.
It looks like just a big stagger at this point. I could understand if we were a little closer to like the 30-second mark and the overtime mark, but you're just beating some, ults here at this point. But at the same time, they're building their own ults, which I can see happening a little bit too.
And they managed to capture a point. They just need to get a tick and a bit.
About a half. Almost a half.
I'll follow Ice on Zarya right now.
It seems Boba and Spoken are very brawly Rhines, very aggressive at that.
These tanks are very enabling of each other. They are aggressive, but the two Zaryas are doing some really great work with these bubbles too. But these Meis are also really helping to save these teams.
I gotta say, I'm happy to see some Ryan Zarya on both teams. It's nice to not see double shield everywhere.
They say you Sigma Orisa out.
Oh, it's all I see.
Really nice hammer down there.
It is just Mei and Zarya and Mercy, it seems.
Mei walls everywhere.
We've two beam characters right there.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that was...
We are
The
able to
monkey
get there.
and chooser.
And the kid?
Betty White's take
Good boy.
another point.
That gives us 2-1 Betty Whites.
Play of the game.
Alright, and what is our next map?
Numbani.
I love you.
I have pretty much memorized because
I
this is the
know.
5th game played. So.
It just gives me 2 seconds to go put pizza in the oven. That's why I love it.
Go, run, put thy pizza in oven.
Self.
I want some pizza.
I'll put a pizza
if you
in.
want,
Yeah.
if
my
you
dog.
want, go ahead. If you want to give me things so I could do swaps while you
I'm
go do
gonna,
that.
yep, I'm gonna give you some swaps. I'm gonna make you the person.
Oh, yay!
Power. I'll be right back, chat.
Yes. Give me all the power.
Kind of want pizza now, after
You
do
put
this
me
swap.
both. All I've had is a bowl of cereal, some chips and salsa, and a homemade pudding pie.
I have not eaten all day. And I really hope a certain someone isn't watching this, or I am in a lot of trouble.
Alright. So, I need to... Ow, I just smacked my knee on my stand.
Better your knee than your elbow. I don't know why, just whenever I hit my elbow. Oh, worse. That or when my little sister constantly steps on my toe. I mean, I love her.
I don't have siblings. Well, I do, but he's a lot older than me. So, okay, I need... Stop deer for Cypher. That's not Cypher. And look for Richard.
I can't use my custom modes in this channel. What?
The crying Pepe face.
Because I can't use my custom emotes. Oh, jeez. Excuse me.
Alright, let's go round 3. We're going to Numbani.
Awesome.
Hopefully Chupa comes back in time enough for
Initiating match.
Give me 2 seconds. Are we ready to go? Oh, we started?
already put us in game. We just
Oh.
started.
I did. All right, and we got the controllers and all the switches going.
So what's your guys' favorite map of tonight?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Honestly, I like Rialto. I do like Numbani, but it just... Every time I get Numbani, I always get tryhards on the enemy team, so I have bad experiences with it.
Do you guys remember that old Somber bug where she could glitch inside the payload? That was
Yes.
fun.
And then Chaser getting the Volskaya into shoes on the second point.
Defend objective A.
It was
Oh.
nuts.
Do you remember way back when Tracer could get inside any payload?
Then she could get the bell on Hanamura.
Oh, but no, it's great if you can get in payloads. Just your team would never lose. I don't endorse this. Just I find that stuff really
You
interesting.
endorse everything.
I find it really interesting how people figure these things out. But
It seems
looks
like
like
Betty
we're
Whites
getting
are
some
taking
good
first point pretty hard.
Excuse me.
Endorse. Do it. Get it done. So we're gonna follow Chaos here for a second. See what he's got for us. Traffic come. Having a really strong build here, actually.
I forgot to turn on health bars.
Is that a thing in the league?
Oh no, for myself, so I can save them. Forgot it's just R3.
Some teams allow some things. Sometimes they don't.
Big pulse bomb forcing the Arisa to back up as well.
We have dueling Moira.
Oh,
6-man EMP.
Very nice from Billy.
As a certain friend of mine would say, that's huge.
Huge.
I can't do the enthusiasm he does.
But this is a really big, just unfortunately not properly timed there with the Doom Pistol, but really big ult by Sigma there, which might help the team just kind of keep delaying this point a little bit more.
60 seconds.
Really just want to
have
see.
do-
Yep, go ahead.
Oh, they have 4 people now. Oh my.
I was gonna say, really just want to see them hold it to overtime at the very least.
This is a really solid defense. I gotta give him. Oh,
Always.
Mayolt got denied by was Sigmar.
Always makes her a big difference here if you can hold first point. Even if it's like a 1 or 2 person stagger to get that to the overtime. Yeah, the stall is incredible. Ice and Cypher did a really good job there working with each other to kind of stall out. And I think Millie was there for a while too, actually.
Millie has been constantly pumping out the hacks as well. Can they reach it in time? Sadly, no.
Score 0-0. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Crooked demons are red, by the way. Super.
Are they? Okay. That's always good to know.
I get confused way too often.
When you have to constantly it's not our fault.
Ready for battle.
What did they? What did the team get? They didn't even get a single tick, did they?
Incoming in
No, they got close to almost a tick, but they had a really good fight. Just Betty Whites were able to
So
really have a strong hold there.
the attacking team this time just needs to get a single tick to take this map.
Yep, and once they take the map, they will take the match win,
Making it 3-0,
making it 3-0, and then we'll play out map 4.
which is Busan.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh, a brig. Oh, I'm excited. A brig and a Torbjorn.
I was gonna say I gotta go to the brig. I gotta get to her.
Oh, a brig and a Torbjorn.
I'm partial to my brigs.
Play my 2 favorite heroes.
I'm not quite a fan of Brigitte's playstyle at all that much.
It is a very let's just say I did most of my climbing through goats. You know,
Goats.
Yes, the best meta ever.
Thank you, Jibba.
Alright, so we have a really aggressive push here. A lot of ults on the side of Crooked Demons.
All Betty White needs is a big EMP, and they could probably... I don't know, they don't really have too many people to actually really follow up.
You want to see the EMP followed within 5 seconds by the Mei, pretty much, and the team should be able to follow up with that. Or at least see the EMP with maybe the Sigma ult, because that will block. Although they don't have a super defensive ult on the other team, so... That Sigma ult could be pretty clutch and key.
They might be able to take it here.
Oh, they got 3 picks, 4 picks, 5. They lost 1, but I think this is it.
Betty White take their 3rd point.
Who's wearing Christmas outfits?
Play of the game.
Better get out of my lobby. No, Halloween hasn't even hit.
What's their name? I'm gonna send them a spooky gift.
Alright, no Busan. Did that not save? Hello? It might. Alright, let me look at the Crooked Demons. Hunter, Iconic, Boba, Kiro, Jokester, and One Black, they're good to go. Chaos for Deer. And Richard for Smoke. Jams. Calling him out. Hero. Soft Red. Kiro.
Okay.
Wait, Crooked Demons already? I only gotta wait for his, but anyway.
I really wish there was lobby music in this game.
Alright, let's go.
I was just about to put
That's all
on
that took.
elevator music.
Now traveling to the south.
Summer. Troll Point fun. Oh, Sanctuaries first. It was either the downtown one or Mecha Base first.
Ready for battle.
Java.
She's excited, or he.
She
I don't
is.
know. She's excited to see who wins this round.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Let's go, Drum. Drum for MVP.
The objective is now.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Alright,
This is Crooked Demons. Moria almost has all already. They almost have both tank ults as well.
Regenerating your cellular structure.
That's not right. Let's get patched up.
This will heal you. I require assistance. Not ready.
That is a nice shatter. This might just be enough to take the point.
Nice little cleanup from the Crooked Demons. Considering they had, what, only 4 people on play?
Only takes one good kill, then it can just snowball.
Big hack on Sigma.
We have an overextended Rhine here in the backlines. But we do see the Lucio try and get there to follow up with help.
Seems the Crooked Demons can keep the point back to the side.
I am not a good loser.
Alright.
Oh, just watch Psycho jump out right off the map.
Just a scratch.
Nala.
Pretty nice EMP. Main tank.
Sadly, Gremlin was caught in that EMP. He went to go in and use Death Blossom, it seemed. Because he had just gotten it. And they were all right there.
Such a back and forth fight here. Really down to like that one fight territory, basically.
And it was enough to capture point just in time.
But we do have EMP Blossom coming in. We can see the EMP waiting.
Death Blossom gets 3.
The triple.
And that's it.
You did get the quad.
Unless Psycho's able to kind of stall around to get their own Death Blossom, but unfortunately they go down.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Round two. Capture the objective.
It is a very close match here.
They were just completely back and forth each team fight. It just mattered on who got the first good amount of picks first.
Big pick there, and Smoke is able to kind of back out as much as they can, and we see the Lucio trying to keep them up. Really get to see that Moira get some heals onto their Rhine.
Chrissy going in for Rez gets it off Oba.
God, I hate this map. I hate this map.
Yeah, it is.
There's so many angles. Guys, just push a point and be aggressive. Do me a favor.
Nice pick on the Sombra.
Great pick on the Lucio too with the pin. Really smart, good takes
Oh,
here.
a lot of picks.
Betty White's be able to take it? Yes, they will.
Hmm?
Maybe they can win this round and take it for 4-0.
This is my will.
Sako is back on that Widow again, so like he was on Rialto.
I'm gonna give Psycho a follow actually, if I can get to him.
Oh. Bubba was able to take Psycho out. This time
said
he's
it.
not as uncontested.
Je ne vais plus cacher.
I shouldn't have said it.
Helden sterben nicht.
Too many walls, map score, 3 out of 10. I don't want to cast on it. No, you don't want to cast on it. There's angles and walls everywhere. We don't like it. We have another nice pin here from Smoke. Smoke doing a really good job of accurately pinning down the healers. Thank you, Noah.
Ella's gotta give their their word in it too.
It's like I have a Crooked Demon versus Betty White fight in front of me right now. Can you get a top-down view with the icons? It's nice.
Big triple kill come from O'Black.
Oak, I can try for it next time. It's just, unfortunately, I don't know the settings on this account. First time casting on this one, so I promise, though, I will give myself a little more time next time to kind of figure that out for you.
I might need this later.
What ELO is this?
Between, I think you said, about mid-high silver to about mid-flat.
Yes,
I think this is what tier it is.
I think the cutoff point is 2999.
Really nice bubble there from Ice onto Deer. Deer was going down and was hacked and unable to do anything. So good bubble to kind of keep them protected and up.
Betty White has taken the point back over and holding it. Echo did switch off the Widow to a Symmetra, so Symmetra isn't too bad on this point at all because she can hide her turrets in that like little part on the point when they walk in. It's not a very fun time.
Two really good early picks there.
Woblack has popped out two very good funny bombs in my opinion. The one with the EMP where they got the triple and
Oh, looks like we're pretty even on picks. No, never mind.
As you say that,
the baby diva dancing on point. Oh no!
as you say that, you curse it. Ease jam.
Did I do it intentionally?
Don't. Making it fun.
Ready for battle.
This map is really close. Like, they're always constantly back and forth with the team fights. One wins one team fight, the other wins the next one. It just really matters on who can get the most picks first.
It's never like
One.
just always.
That sounded like it was cutting out.
I think she is.
Oh, so it's not just me. Let me... You have the stream up, don't you?
I do. I was in my kitchen getting my food.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
You're too
If I
far
ever
away from
cut out,
the PS4.
because I'm making sure my food's not burning.
Okay. No, it's...
Completely
I was hoping it wasn't...
understandable. Don't let the pizza burn.
Sorry, dudes.
No, I was hoping it wasn't your internet.
Oh god, no. No. I gave us a person to follow. I did my job. Sorry, stream. Apologize. Unprofessional. But food's food.
It's always a good excuse.
Another map not the funnest to do anything wrong.
I think Sanctuary is the only one that's not too bad. Really with a double. Oh, poor Melee goes down the boat on Junkrat.
Give him more block of following here.
I almost hit the pause button. That would have not been good. I dropped my controller.
That is
I
literally
scooted back.
in Mama's Guild. It's called pulling a jibba. In case anyone was ever curious.
Let's get you healed up.
I think I accidentally paused either during the finals or the All-Star game.
Oh, I'm terrified now.
I remember.
I think it was pause finals, swear immediately on stream and All-Star game.
I mean, I've sworn a few times.
Yeah, everybody has now. So a lot of ults back and forth here. No giant follow-up initially from those ults, but just a lot of like staggering and building with them with each other, kind of keeping each other up and keeping this fight going. Kind of smart staggering by both teams there.
And there we go.
Yep, I was
Betty
gonna say we
White.
did that convincing take.
Betty White takes it to 4-0.
Play of the game.
I love some people's names in this game.
I have seen some very interesting names in my time of playing.
Uh-huh.
Some of my names just aren't as good. Well, some of them are just as bad, I mean.
So I hear we do some post-game interviews here.
We pick 2 from the well, let's see.
We picked 2 from Crooked Demons and 2 from Betty White's.
We'll do Crooked Demons first.
Who we thinking, guys?
Oh, they usually either offer.
Oh, they offer? Okay. Well, I don't know these things.
It's okay, I helped you.
Help me. I keep you. You do all my games with me. Don't leave me. Please stay.
I think I added your account, by the way. I'm not too sure. I might have gotten the name wrong.
Jibba16. It's
I
so
did,
easy.
but I'm hoping it's the right one.
It is. If it's whatever I posted in the Discord, that's all it is. It's a very easy name. Now I'm gonna have, like, everybody adding it. Cool. Guys. Hey, another Unlimited Chaos in the chat. Bronze Tackle Overwatch League. Yep. Oh, it looks like peoples are leaving.
Alright, iconic and drunken. Alright, so invite. And I can't invite drunken. Can anybody else invite drunken to the group?
Yes,
No.
it is done.
Just gotta wait for them to join.
And we have one.
Oh, we gotta go now. We would have
He
to
does.
invite them to the party.
Yes.
Oh.
I have to raise the group. One sec.
We did have that party chat issue earlier.
I will just swap the game chat and let them know.
It looks like we have Drunken. Oh, no, he's still in just the voice channel. That's why.
Yes, I told him that someone was going to send him a party invite.
I don't
Whoever
know.
whoever.
I think we need to add him. Probably.
I think I have drunk.
I was gonna say I probably can suggest him. We go. Who else is the other person? Alright, I don't have iconic, so.
Hello.
Hello, Drunken.
Sorry we have to do a party because my voice chat isn't working.
Me and Carnage can't pair up well together, apparently. We don't play well.
Sadly.
I think we're just waiting for Iconic to get into here.
Yes.
Any of you guys can invite them. It's an open party.
Drunken, you don't have your share voice on, so can you go to your broadcast settings? Sharing a broadcast and share that?
I think it's different for each, sadly.
It doesn't always save. It's a thing that I've encountered. It doesn't always save.
It's different if you're in a party chat to just regular game chat.
I'm all together now, I think.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, well, let us know.
Well, can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's stream that's telling us that we can't hear you. They'll let me know. Yep, we're good. We're getting some yeses.
Yep,
we're good. We're getting some yeses. Oh, yikes.
Ni hao, 我是萝莉波.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, Iconic is in a game chat.
Oh.
Iconic, come back.
Hello.
Hold on, chat. Can you guys hear Iconic? Let us know that real quick. He said hello twice.
Should be able to now.
Alright. How do you guys feel like you guys did? I said guys way too much. I'm so sorry I can't speak.
To say it's the first time we've grouped as a team on in the Overwatch League that we've got. Not too bad, but I reckon we could do a bit better next time. We just need to get our starting lineup ready, and the people that are more confident in the starting lineup more than just substituting out as often as we did. That's what I'd say anyway.
I personally had the time of my life.
Yeah,
because this was my first time on League and everything, so I was very happy about that. How we did as a whole, I think we did good. I think we did good, like he said. I think there's a couple of things that we probably need to work on and everything like that, but overall, I think I enjoyed it. I enjoyed, the communication, what we were doing, setups and everything like that. It just I think little small things that could have been different, but sometimes when you're in match, it's a lot different than just waiting for the match to start, because you can think you have everything together when you start the match. And then when you're in the match, you're just like, oh crap, we should have, did this or something. And then it's kind of like, and I think that's for any team, honestly.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's all well and good being like, in hindsight we should have done this, hindsight we should have done that. When it comes down to it, you just need to be able to like communicate better with the team, and that can happen anytime, even if in a comp game. So when it comes down to it, it's probably just little things you need to amend, like any team really. Especially when playing against a team that have played together as a team longer than we have.
What do you guys feel was your strongest map and push there? You guys did amazing on the control point match and took it almost 99-99 on most of them.
I think it varies because obviously we need the people that are strongest on the certain roles to stay as those roles rather than getting somebody just to switch just because such and such. So I would say that one that you just said was probably one of the best ones that we did. But it's just maybe it's just going to need to practice certain maps more often, or maybe just anticipate people more. One of the problems was Doomfist in particular, because I don't think many people knew what to do straight away when it comes to Doomfist. But in hindsight, saying stun him is a well and good after you've already died, because it's like, oh yeah, we've died twice now. We should have already solved that problem, sort of thing.
I think the control map was our best one. It just, for how it came from me, it's just like when we were playing that one, it felt like a knife through warm butter. Like we just all knew what to do. We all knew where to go. We all had each other's back. And me, I was support, and so my ultimate goal, especially on control maps, is to make sure that everybody was together and everything like that and healed. So control is actually my favorite form of game to play, because it's really kind of cool. It reminds me of domination on COD, and that's why I started playing before I played this. So it was a lot of fun, and I think we did the thing. Sometimes things don't happen the way you want them to, but we definitely gave it 100% the whole way. So I couldn't be any happier than I am with that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And when it comes to keeping people as a team, sometimes, as silly as it sounds and like quite easy it is to say, the supports can sometimes have a bad time of it, because if your DPS is shouting, I need healing, and you're trying to give them healing, but they're walking away from you, it's like, well, stay with me, because not all healers can just give something to you, and then you can walk off. Especially if they're not paying attention to where the supports are. They're just shouting and healing, but not seeing where the supports are. So it needs to be very here and there. You need to give each other your sort of location. You can't just shout you need healing, because at the end of the day, if you don't know where each other are, then you're not going to be able to give them healing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That click wheel is MVP sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I would say our strengths outweigh our weaknesses. We just need to group up a little more often, and just remember to counter pick more often as well.
Yeah, I think that with this, I think this was I would say a learning experience for me, my team members, the other team, and everything like that. Because even though we're all non-toxic, we're friendly and everything like that, at the end of the day, this is it's a competition in a way. So everybody's gonna give it their all. And I would hate to play a game and feel like I wasn't being given 110%, because that's what I'm given too. And that's how you get better, and that's how you learn new things, and that's how you learn to adapt. And that was the most fun for me, because I learned how to adapt very quickly with Mercy on the I don't want to say the wrong map, Hanamura, yeah. Hanamura, because I actually had to maneuver around to get my reses. So yeah. I think I enjoyed that, and I had fun with that.
I can agree.
Yeah, overall, I'd say exactly the same. It's just not only knowing yourself as a player, but then knowing your team's weaknesses and strengths and playing around those, and knowing what's best to play is not even half the game. Because the problem is, if one person, for example, I know not everyone's going to run into this, but if one member of your team's mic's not working, that can affect the whole team sometimes.
Wait, I'm in an interview. What is... What? Those are mine.
But yeah, this. Even though I'm the captain of this team, and I kind of just made it for the sole purpose of not just what it's there for, but another reason why I was wanted to make the team as it is because when I was originally in a team, there was conflicts and time zone issues. I was like, well, I kind of want to make my own team and like compose it of people that not just want to play the game, but want to like enjoy it and group up whenever they want to, and understand each other's weaknesses and strengths. So I didn't get to play in the team that I was originally in, so I thought, well, I'll try and get people together and try and work around that sort of issues people can have.
And I think the thing that I would say is that crap, I forgot. Oh no, I remember now. I lost it. Hold on. It had something to do with the team. I actually would like to, like, not trying to, like, do any shameless plugging, but I really want to say thank you to Crooked Demons, because they really, they gave me a chance, to show them what I'm capable of as far as being on their team, and just, just being able to play with them and kind of, like, work with them and everything like that. I feel like our synergy was great. And I'm just really happy because Lord knows I have been trying to be on the team even before like joining Bronze Tacos. So I'm just over the moon that I actually got to, officially like do a team, like do a league team. And my friends are watching, a bunch of my friends are watching, and so they know how excited I was for it. And yeah, so no matter the results, I'm over the moon right now.
I will say, considering how long you guys have been together, you guys didn't do too bad working together, like comboing things and such. That's where you say you have good synergy, and that's a good thing even though you guys have not been together that long. So hopefully throughout time, you guys will build a lot stronger, and who knows, maybe become the winner of this season, you never know.
Never know. Like, say for example, look at Shanghai Dragons. They didn't do too well to begin with, and they rose up a little bit.
Just gotta harness it. That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I'd say the game went well. Even though the numbers don't show it, we still did as well as we also could, and that's all you can really ask for, really.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it smells like the steak and potatoes already.
Alright, if there's, I don't know if James or Jibba, you have anything else to add. If not, you guys are free to go. You guys did amazing.
You guys covered it really well.
I was gonna say, not this time. I'll have more spicy questions for you next time. You get a nice easy first interview, but next week, no. Next time, no.
Do you guys know who you're playing next week?
I haven't looked into it yet, but I'm interested to find out.
I seen the list. I forgot. Let me look. Hold on.
I'm gonna figure out some real punny questions for your team, and you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me at the end of the day.
Well,
we play. And that's what this was week 2. Week 3, we play. Oh no, we're off week 3.
Huh.
Yeah, it says Crooked Demons bye.
I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna ask you questions somehow.
I mean, yeah, sure. As long as you give us a notice, we don't mind doing any questions.
At all. But week 4 we play Talon.
Oh, hey, that's some of my teammates in Mama's team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna commentate that. I'm gonna take it.
Anyways, you guys are free to go if you'd like, because I don't think there's anything else. But you guys, like I said, did really good.
Okay. Well, it was nice for you guys to have me. Thank you.
It was a pleasure for us.
Indeed.
Yeah. Well, see you next time.
See ya.
Next time.
Annyeong.
So, who do we have joining us
We have Chaos and Deer. If I can go to my friends.
Well, we had a 1-1 there. We had Drunken from. Or no, yeah, I'm
No,
sorry. Nope, I caught
yeah,
up on
it
the wrong
switched
team
him
there.
over.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, I invited them both. This is going a lot longer than it usually does.
I actually have to go. Not that this is a rush. I have to go cast another game all of a sudden after this too.
Oh boy.
This is my life. I'm
This is
preparing
the
for
life
the
of a caster.
I'm preparing for the beginning of Mama's Overwatch Guild, where I cast all the games during the week.
Well, if you ever need any help,
oh, you're on my
reach
friends
me.
list now.
Oh no.
That's a big oh no. But just say no. Just trust me and say no.
Say no to drugs.
Casting is that way, so yes, I agree.
Chooses.
It just really depends what it is. I can help.
Yeah, of course.
Hello, Chaos and Deer. Congratulations on winning.
Woo!
Great game, guys. Really strong
How-
pushes there.
Very.
I had a blast.
Real question is, how do you guys think you guys work together as a team and just in general? Like, personal performance. That's always a good thing.
A
I
real
think-
question I want to know is, what was the inspiration behind your team name? It's a really
Why not the Golden Girls? Why the Betty Whites specifically? Because Betty.
She is.
You're not
Why
wrong.
not? Why not the Betty Baddies?
The Betty Baddies.
oh, yeah.
See, that's not a bad idea.
I got your season 4 name for you. Don't you worry.
Changes it halfway through the season, though.
I think I might change my team name.
I agree with what Deers was
we
saying.
have somebody has their voice off, so can one of you two check it, please?
Is it mine? Hello?
I'm not sure who. You got to check your sharing and broadcast settings, and then make sure your voice is clicked for everything.
Options? Where would I find that at? Party settings, yeah?
Sharing and broadcast settings?
You could always just go to the party and go to,
Yeah,
party
mine's,
settings.
yeah, mine, it says always allow. But I agree with what Deers was saying, the synergy there. The only thing that I think as a team we should work on, because I'm inherently quiet during the game, is just recognizing ult economy. I think there was a lot of ult bombs that were unnecessary on my part as well. But I think that as far as the way we play together, like the callouts were good, the where the positioning was pretty solid. Everybody knew where kind of everybody's out. The knowing when to be aggressive and when to pull out. Like it was definitely there. There was a few times where a certain member, myself, was like being overly aggressive, and I got immediately punished for it. But that's just
We did our
but
best
it was,
to keep you up.
yeah.
Millie
But
is
it was,
saying
you know-
it's deer that doesn't have it shared.
Yeah, I think it should be
Good now?
changed.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
we're good.
Sorry.
I didn't realize.
Um,
Yeah.
Next
Our synergy was really
question.
nice. It was awesome.
Next question. I asked this to the other team. What do you guys think was your best map and best push there? Really, the control points were very strong and very aggressive. But what do you guys think was your best map tonight?
Gosh.
I don't know.
I know it wasn't the second map. The second map we struggled quite a bit.
I think Hanamura was second.
Busan felt
Yeah.
Yeah. We just had to play slow there. I think Rialto, in my opinion,
Yeah.
was the better map
yeah, we just
out of four.
Is that a map that you guys just like know like the back of your hand, you're comfortable with, or just you guys synergized super well at that moment?
Well, I know for me personally, this is my second time playing with any of them, so like I just walked in and evaluated how the rest of the team was playing and just kind of did my part. So I evaluated how like Deers was like, I think Deers, you were the Lucio, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he was massive on his heels, like because he understood where I was going, and I synergized my Reinhardt because I just like, hey,
I told him like right before the game, was like, wherever you go, I'm gonna be nearby somewhat. If we go too far, I'll get us back out with a wall. And like it just kind of worked, and we had a lot of fun time. Like I don't think any of us has played together. Some of the newer people in the team haven't played together very much, myself especially. And it really, I don't know how it worked out in our favor. We just kind of adapted to our playstyle, each other's playstyles, and it was really nice.
I gotta give it to you, Chaos, and your other DPS, Psycho, right? Yeah.
Psycho, yes.
Especially, yeah, Psycho got their own Rialto when you guys were defending. He was uncontested a majority of the game.
The Widow.
Till the end.
His Widow.
And I can't remember who you were playing when he was on Widow, but it seemed you guys worked really well together, You keeping the lower ground, safe with your other teammates, and him making sure nobody was trying to sneak around or whatnot behind you guys.
Oh yeah, I liked his Widow. I love a good Widow. I just love good Widows.
Then don't look at my stats.
Don't look at mine either. Hold on.
I was gonna say, as a support main, his Widow would make me break my controller, probably.
I think his Widow would make me. I actually want to face him as a Widow. That would be fun.
Honestly, I do too. I have 370 hours stacked up on her, so she's my baby. I have 300 on this account alone.
Yikes.
Oh, huge.
Impressive, yeah.
I used to be good once upon a time, but then I took a 2-week break and it all went south.
I really want to give a shout out to Deers, because there was one point where he got soloed by a Reaper, and I know every other Lucio in the game would have beat dropped to save their own life, and he was like, he had the patience not to save his own life with a beat drop. And to me, like, that's very valuable in a support, because they recognize saving your own life is not as important as saving the ultimate for something that's going to save your entire team.
That's not to say that I don't flex beat drop quick play.
I mean, we all saw me throw a blizzard at spawn. Okay, we all
I was gonna say, you just led me into my next question. Now, who do you think really did a lot of work tonight? Was it your tanks, your DPS? Was it your heals? Was it all around or individual people? Was it? What do you think?
I'll go from my personal perspective, just from what I felt, because knowing the way that I play, I'm very aggressive, and so without a good support line, I will just feed my brains out. My supports, like, I sat there the whole game, and I was just like, goodness, y'all are just fantastic. And, like, I know that, I'm, like, without a good support line, I have to play completely different than the way I want to. So I'm like, I can't push in, I can't jump into the back lines as May. And the supports line, every time I would go in, Gears was just, it was there, or the Moira was there. It was fantastic. They really held everything together, in my opinion. And supports don't get as much love as they should, but really, they're the backbone.
You sound like a connoisseur of the goats meta.
Yo, I used to run Snoats. Snoats is my favorite, because I would run...
You've got 2 support mains here, so... Trust me, supports will get love.
I'm not half a support main, so...
In my opinion, I have to give it up to Cypher. She really is one of the best Moiras I've ever played with, and... You get used to not dying. And then you play with other Moiras in quick play, and you're like, oh my gosh.
She's got a great balance of that DPS heal Moira. She knows when she needs to leech and when she needs to be healing.
And that Numbani play of the game, dude, wow. She shredded up that team.
There was great jobs all around by you guys.
Yeah, as a person that plays a lot of DPS, I'm always looking at why am I succeeding, because I don't rely on just my skill. I look in, like, there's always a subpar reason of why someone is shining, and it's not. Sometimes it's like if a Widow's just getting 6k headshots, then that's their skill level. But
sometimes it's the Junkrat taking the shield down to help out.
Yeah, exactly. And like my significant other, like, she was watching the stream at work today, and like she's a support main. I was just like. Me dating her made me realize how important supports are to the way I play, because when I don't have her around, it's pretty bad. It's rough. Next question. Let's go.
Jams, you're up.
What's the meaning of life?
What's the meaning of life? Let me tell you the meaning of life. No, I got you.
The
meaning of life is to do the best you can in life every single day. Always be better than you were the day before.
So
nope, the answer is 42.
No, get out of here with your Futurama reference.
No, the meaning of life is
brother.
be Betty White. Just being
Being
Betty
Betty
White.
White. Oh my goodness.
It is not Futurama. It is.
Was it not Futurama?
No, it's
Say
not
Oh,
Futurama.
I'm bad.
It's
I suck.
42 is the answer to life, the
Hey,
universe,
just
and
spam me.
everything.
Just spam me now for getting a misreference.
on that note.
Insta ban.
I was gonna say, yep, hitchhikers. On that note, we end the stream. No.
As a Lucio main, though, I live for those boobs. Gotta be
Boop,
honest.
boopio.
I feel like you guys worked really well together as well. Like, you could kind of see that there was pretty decent communication throughout the whole game.
Oh yeah.
Games.
There was definitely a lot of communication going. I'm inherently quiet when I play because I get really focused because I jump in the middle of things and I have to find my escape routes. But like every time there was a call out, I would look for it, and the person was always exactly where they called out, rather than like 8 feet in the opposite direction, which is very nice. If anybody's ever played comp and you hear call outs and they're like, they're not even where you said they were at, I'm confused.
They're behind me. Okay, but where's behind? They're behind me at the building. But
But
what
where are you
building?
at? Yeah, it was nice. I enjoyed it. These people I haven't played with a lot, so I'm a new player to them, and I do have a lot of experience playing in league games. I've been playing in a different league for almost a year now, so like coming here and play with them it was almost like I'm playing with my original team that I've never it's completely the same. Like these great guys, they're all really talented, and like overall the team's great. It was fun. I had a blast.
That's awesome. Effortless fits like that are very hard to come by, so when you can come by them, you gotta definitely treat them with a lot of respect and a lot of care, because you don't want to lose those.
Oh yes, definitely. Shout out to Cypher for not being so mad that I worked all the time. Oh. What did y'all think? So what were y'all's why don't you answer all your questions for us?
You guys are trash. I'm kidding.
Thanks.
I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. No. Amazing plays by both teams there. There were a lot of pushes back and forth. You guys just looked like you stabilized a lot better, and had just you edged out a little bit on that ult management. But other than that, honestly, like I'm always a big believer of score does not necessarily reflect the gameplay that occurred, and I think it was a very back and forth gameplay. So watching what you guys can develop into and watching also what Crooked can develop into will be very interesting going forward. I think the next time you potentially match up will be just as strong as it was, but just a little more aggressive and a little more intense than it was.
Oh yeah, what was that, Hanamura? I definitely thought they had our number there, and so I was like, hey, we just play slow and we grab an ultimate and then push through this choke. Because when they were playing Sim, like it was a new ball game from the first map that we weren't anticipating. I usually anticipate things based upon what they've played, and then all of a sudden here comes a Sim.
Right.
They were just on the point, and we were all dead. It was
so
it was a great push by them for sure.
And I think some of the things that everybody did, like I really noticed that especially our tank line for when we were on attack is like instead of feeding their brains out and running through to this Sim and just giving her all the ultimate charge or just getting killed was a big reason that we were able to succeed on Hanamura. In retrospect, their Reinhardt was doing the opposite, by charging through that thing, trying to grab those picks with the aggression, with the Sim, but they had the right ideas, and I feel like the only reason that we even won Hanamura was because that our tank line didn't just run through the choke and die. And like those are just things I look for. Like I really appreciate people that don't do silly things or things that would only benefit them in a situation. Like, oh, this Sim is killing me, I need to just go kill her and not rely on someone else, or just kind of kite away from her, because kiting is a huge thing how I play.
Or even knowing someone's in your backline. You can't have your 5 team members turn around to go deal with that
Oh goodness,
backliner,
yes.
which happens. That does happen. So It's a testament to both of you guys that wasn't like a thing that we saw very often tonight. Like I don't think I even commented on that once. That like, oh, there's someone in a back line. I think at some point I said somebody maybe here or there overcharged, but you only saw one or two people turn to deal with that. So.
Oh, I'm excited to watch the stream back and hear all the silly comments she'll make.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I apologize for the bad camera angles in advance because I have not fixed these settings to my settings.
Let me ask this question before I watch. Did you press triangle when you started the game?
No, I pressed R3.
What does R3 do in your settings?
Pause. I changed it to pause.
Oh, no. Okay. I like overlays. Overlay, if you press triangle, it gives the...
Right. I didn't
the
because
overlays.
I didn't know whose settings are what on what accounts. I come from a different league, and our settings are very different.
Oh. What league are you in?
Mama's Overwatch League. I'm one of the main casters over there.
Oh, huge!
Which looks like I'm coming to help out over here every once in a while. But
we appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I
appreciate
love
that.
bronze tacos. I'm in this league, so I love bronze tacos.
I'm the best tier 1 team in the league.
I'm on one of the best tier 1 teams. We'll see how that goes.
The best tier 1 team.
Anywho, I just need a little adjustment to sometimes of how cameras and things work in different leagues. I don't want to overchange all that stuff. So.
Oh yeah,
In the future, though, I did have somebody on stream already ask me for those overlays, and I told them next stream I will make sure that's a thing.
I love overlays,
especially knowing that Bronze Tacos prefers them. I can definitely make that happen.
Next question. I'm just keeping the content rolling.
Do you like mild tacos or spicy tacos? Which one?
Mildly spicy.
I like
had a taco.
Kinda lame.
Whoa. I like flavorful tacos. So,
I think we need to end streams with taco questions from now on. Those were not a good stream.
How's your pizza, Jibs?
Yeah.
It's gone. It's gone. I ate it. Fajita
That reminds
tacos.
me. I should go get food after this. 'Cause I am starving.
I'm thinking on that note, we don't have next questions for you.
Okay.
Alright.
That's all I was going. That's all I was going. This was it over, or did you have more?
So, next question.
Next question. Can I go now?
Yeah.
Well, thank
Anyways.
you guys so much. It was a great game. Thanks for being here.
Of course.
Huge.
Congratulations
Thanks for
again. You're welcome. I'm pretty new at it and pretty bad. Literally sitting here listening to Jibba, I'm like, well, I'm garbage at this.
I apologize in advance that my dogs are in the background a lot. I'm so
Uh-oh.
We're
sorry.
just cheering on. It's all good.
I'm only good because I try and talk over them. That's it.
Okay, guys. I'm going back to the game chat to go continue talking to them.
Right, well, again, congratulations. Enjoy the rest of your night, evening, whatever time it is for you.
Okay,
And
thank
Good
you.
night,
the rest
guys.
of your-
Congrats.
You guys are awesome.
Bye. No, you.
Take care.
Oh my.
Oh, you.
Anyways,
All right, so that's everyone out. So stream, we're just going to give you guys a quick shout out. Thanks for coming. We very much appreciate everybody that showed up tonight. I don't know when the next game is. Maybe somebody here can input that for me. If anybody knows.
We don't have any set games right
Okay,
now.
we don't have set games. So just watch announcements in the Bronze Taco channel, and I'm sure you will be tagged when those next games do go out. And we will very much be looking forward to it. Thanks, everybody, for the love tonight. And Jams, Carnage, you can say something, and then I'm going to end it.
thank you for coming.
That's good enough.
Stay spicy.
All right. That's a end.